Zach, obviously the win is a kind of game you guys have given away a few leading up to it. But just on that one shot with 27 seconds to go to three, were you able to see the rim?
Yeah, no, yeah. I was trying to get the switch onto him early on, and Brogdon switched out. I wanted to get the 2 for 1, but Denzel slipped out, did a good job. Garrett came back into the pick and roll. When I sidestepped, I got a good look on it. I think his closeout made it look a little bit more contested than what I thought it was.
Also on Thad Young, he had the sequence in the overtime. I think he got a key tip in. I think it was between Sabonis and Turner. Then he got what effect did Thad have on that game? Because it seemed like defensively he made some huge plays.
And Thad has been, for me personally, the MVP of the team. He's, he does a little bit of everything. He could damn near average a triple-double. He makes up for our mistakes. Defensively, he guards some of the best big men each and every night. Even if he's undersized, he knows how to play tricks with him. He's just been great for us. And tonight he showed that, crucial plays, getting charges, little rebounds, things like that, being physical. It's the type of guy you love to have on your team.
Thanks.
Christos, go ahead.
Hello, Zach. Congratulations on the win and the performance as well. I'd like to ask you, how big boost you get from the last couple of games and the wins against the Pelicans and tonight?
You said the push we've gotten?
The push, yes.
I think we've just been playing, we played well those 2 games. I think we came out a little bit flat against the Clippers. I think they let their physicality, beat us a little bit. Today, I think we matched, and we know Indiana's a physical team. I think we matched their physicality, made it it was a tough game for both teams to score. And, I think we just stuck with it. We executed down the stretch a lot better than we have been before. And, that's what it takes to win games.
Also about you, you are stepping in a bigger role this season. How you feel, and how you feel to show players like Thad and Kobe and Wendell Carter to be more productive on the game?
I'm trying to be better as a leader. Each and every year you have to grow at it. You get better at it with time. Just trying to be positive. I think we're all, we all go through phases where we're up and down and we're frustrated, but as long as we're out there competing, that's all I ask for. It's as long as they're going out there and they're playing their heart out, and we make the right plays, we encourage each other. I think that's what that's been better for us this year.
Thank you.
KC, go ahead.
Zach, you're probably not thinking of the second game of the season, but that was a pretty difficult loss for you guys, and the way you guys are playing now, you seems like you're in every game, and you've played an NBA high 13 games decided by 5 points or less. What has changed with this team from that second game of the season to tonight, where you guys just have such mental fortitude to stay in things?
No, I think we're a pretty tough team. We fight, and we're getting used to playing with each other. The new coaching staff, the new system. I think in the beginning of the year, coming out of the preseason, it's obviously it's not the same. So, Indiana, the first time we played them, they came in here and they came into Chicago and they punched us in the mouth. I was talking to a couple of the coaching staff earlier. I think we owed them one from last time we played here last year. So we were, we were prepared for the game. We matched their physicality, and I think that's the type of team we are now. We're in every game, like you said, because of our, our willingness to, put the last play behind us and keep fighting.
And I was going to ask one about Thad too. I know Sam already did, but and
I'll talk about that.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
It's like, did you know? You've played against him for a long time, and obviously, we've written about how he's a little bit maybe miscast last season. Did you know he was this good? He's playing at a ridiculous level, man.
Yeah, I knew that was essentially my vet my rookie year, like I told you guys in Minnesota, and I think we all understand how good he is. He helped Indiana obviously a tremendous bit. His plus minus on the court was ridiculous when he was here. He shot over 50% most of his career. He's always been top in the league in steals, being able to guard multiple positions when he was even with Philly. Obviously I note that personally. As my best teammate, I've had one of my best friends in the league. So, you know, I've always had trust in him. So seeing him in this role and being able to, you know, flourish in it is something that we needed. And, you know, he needed the opportunity again to do this because he's that type of player. He's good.
Thanks, Zach.
Zach, we got two more. Cody, go ahead.
Zach, you were playing a physical team and creating a lot of offense. And then on defense, you were all over the place personally, just as you guys had a small lineup and they had a big one late. Do you feel like you've made strides just kind of in your conditioning or just like the responsibility of carrying a bigger physical workload down the stretch in a game like that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a win, man. You know, I was tired as hell out there, but gotta do it. You know, guard multiple positions. You know, we did different lineups to where, you know, either I was at the one and sometimes I was the biggest guard out there playing the 2 guard on offense, but guarding the 4 on defense. So just, you know, I'm perfectly fine with being physical and mucking it up and getting some rebounds, just doing whatever it takes to win. It's a big game. We needed this one. And, you know, obviously I think I've made strides. I continue to try to get better at, you know, every facet of my game.
When you do have that physical toll, do you have to like remind yourself on jump shots or anything to get more lift or like anything you've learned about that?
I take my conditioning serious in the off season, man, to where I don't, you know, have to really worry about it. There's a couple times obviously throughout the game where, you know, just you get tired, but I didn't feel short on any of my shots really, you know, throughout the game. There's one in overtime I was a little tired on, but you know, I was a little bit more upset that I missed my free throw to seal the game. That kind of pissed me off. So I'm glad we still got the win.
Thank you.
Nathan, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, Zach? I know down the stretch in the fourth quarter, you were hit with a tech. What I wanted to know is how do you mentally maintain composure in those moments to not, you know, allow a tech to get you out of the rhythm? And, you know, how were you feeling when you had made that big 3-point shot to where you elevated and sort of faded way back?
I mean, it's just part of the game. You know, I think the refs know me. I'm not a very malicious person. I think I might have got a little bit out of line and they hit me with a tech. They're doing their job. And, you know, that's okay. I get back into the play pretty easily. And, you know, with the shot, I wanted to come down and give us a lead, obviously. It was, you know, it was a big possession. And, you know, obviously I think you guys know I'm not scared to take, miss those shots or take them. So, you know, I see myself doing that.
Last question from Sam Smith. Go ahead, Sam.
Thank you, Tim. Zach, obviously Thad had a big impact, but didn't want to overlook Garrett Temple and Sadaransky. Both made big shots. Sado at the end of the third quarter and the start of fourth. I think Temple got you started on overtime. What have those bench veterans meant to your team this season?
Been great. You know, Sado came in. Sado last couple of games, you know, he's had a tough go at it, especially with the COVID, you know, being quarantined and then getting it. So I think he's starting to get back into shape now. And, you know, Sado's one of the highest IQ players, you know, on the team and knows how to play multiple positions. He calms the team down when he gets in the game. You know, he's starting to get his legs under him. He's shooting the ball well. He's made some big plays. And the GT is, you know, he's a vet, man. He knows exactly what to do. He gets physical, makes clutch shots. You know, like I said, in the fourth quarter, he made a big pull-up. Denzel's been great. You know, obviously, I think we all know Denzel's confidence in how he helps the team with his IQ and his shot making too. So, you know, I think we're coming together, and obviously, we're just playing hard trying to get these wins.
Thanks.
Zach, Casey has a question. You go ahead, Casey, and then
Yeah,
we'll
real quick, Zach. Sorry, but I don't know if you've been asked, but what did you think Wendell brought tonight? Obviously, it was nice to have him back.
He looked good, man. Wendell, I mean, obviously, he was a little tired, but you know, his presence just helps. You know, defensively and offensively as well. You know, there's a couple plays he did offensively that got us into the rhythm. And, you know, Sabonis was pressuring him. He went by him one time, so it helped out our cuts. And defensively, obviously, we all know what he brings. He makes up some of our mistakes. He brings some physicality to the game. So, you know, he was big. I'm glad to have him back and he can get back in condition and start getting back to his original form.
Okay,
Thank you, guys.
Zach. Thank you.
Yeah,
See you
thank you.
guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Tim.
everybody.
Thanks, Zach.
Always welcome.
Thanks, Tim.
Adios.